Hello everybody, I'm Tone 300 and welcome back to Cities Skylines 2 and our city of Londinium. Now today is a very special episode. This is our 10th episode in our Let's Play series and we're approaching a population of 50,000, which I'm hoping we're going to do today. In fact, we're going to hit play just to make sure that we do. I'm also hoping we reach our next progression milestone, which will be Grand City. As you can see, we're very close to reaching that, and as this is the 10th episode, I've decided to give you a full city tour of each of our districts and what's going on in them. We're going to be taking a look at our new downtown area, which is under development at the moment and is due for redevelopment as well. And we're also going to start this episode with some major city news. So it's a big announcement today. And the next 10 episodes are going to be dedicated to redeveloping a whole city, a whole infrastructure, and each episode is going to be focusing on one aspect. And what I'm going to do now is just pop a little map on the screen so you can see what our planned expansions involve. So, as you can see, quite a lot going on this map. So in red we have a new ring road, new highway. It's going to run right away around the city. It's going to have lots and lots of junctions joining in, and lots of intersections, and yeah, highways leading out of the city as well. So this should connect everything together nicely. In blue we have the new connecting main roads, which are most likely going to be 4-lane roads. We're going to complete all of those, run them across the little islands in the middle. We're going to redevelop the Old Town district, which isn't much of an old town at the moment. It's in our downtown area next to the castle. And I just want it downtown to have an old part of town, because most cities do. So that's what we're going to try and create. And we're going to make a new landfill site just outside of our ring road, because the current one is actually in the way for our new planned ring road. So that's got to be moved. We've also got new rail and stations going in. We're going to have to move one of our rail stations at the moment and some of our lines, so that's going to have a big overhaul. We're going to add in an underground network, which should be really interesting. I'm quite looking forward to that one. And we're going to run it on both sides of the river, so eventually when we do expand on the south side of the river, it will have good transport links into the north side. So as you can see as well, there is a tram in pink that's going to go through downtown and up to the top of our city just outside the ring road, which is Pinewood Acres. It's like a sports area and shopping area. We'll show you that when we do the tour. We're going to add in a couple of new universities, which will be the medical and technical universities. And we're also going to add in an airport, which will be outside of the ring road, outside of the city, but it will have highways connecting it into the city, and it should have very good connections. That's the plan. So, pretty big, ambitious project for the next 10 episodes. At the end of it, I will do another full city tour, and we can compare what we've got now to what we will have then. Hopefully we'll have 100,000 plus population as well, which I should quite easily achieve, I would imagine. So let's go back to the game and let's start our city tour so we can have a look around. Okay, here we are on our map. We've got our industrial districts over here, which we have featured recently. So that could be a good place to start, out of the city. I might flick it into photo mode momentarily, just so we can have a little look. As you can see, our cargo harbours are very busy. A little bit too close, that. Captain, you shouldn't be ramming another ship, but anyway. As photo mode, we can't really look at what's going on properly. So here we have our paper factory, our cargo harbour, a few industrial buildings and office buildings around the outsides. We have another landmark building. As you can see, we get a lot of benefits out of these landmark buildings. There are some on the other side as well: fuel plant, dairy house, ground earth. We have a lovely little bridge over our boat slip. It's where people can come and launch their boats. We have our rail yards, which I really like. Our water pumping stations and treatment plant. I think this is a nice little sort of utility area. Lack of high skilled labour. Yeah, we probably need to improve our population and education, and also transport links. As you can see, we've also got a vehicle factory here, also requiring a lot more labour. Oh, look at that traffic jam. Yeah, another reason I'm doing this expansion is because of traffic. Our roads cannot cope at the moment and we need to upgrade. So yeah, we've got our new industrial estate here. Just not sure why there's so much traffic. It's this little junction here, isn't it? Look. Everybody wants to turn right for some reason, and it's causing a bit of chaos. Okay, that's something we can fix. Chemical plant, another signature building. Up here we've got our cargo train terminals. I do like watching the trains. Looks like delivery lorries don't really care, they just drive straight through the trains. Yeah, okay. So this is our power plant, geothermal. We have its own post office in our industrial area. A few office buildings. Some nice level 5 businesses that make us lots of money. And yeah, it all seems to go nice in Indy Springs. Traffic doesn't really seem to be an issue anymore. This junction used to get really busy, but I think now we have another connection through here, it has helped. Although we do have obviously this traffic problem here that we need to address at some point. Okay, moving on from Indy Springs. I'm not spending long here because we have got a whole episode on this place. So we can come to our downtown area and have a look around here. Central Londinium. We don't actually have any policies in place yet, so let's add in energy consumption awareness. We're going to add in recycling and roadside parking. So you have to pay to park in the city. I think that's pretty reasonable. And yeah, let's have a look around. So we've got our harbour area, which I'm still going to add a bit more to this end. This is something we haven't done yet. As you can see, we've got 4 lovely looking office buildings, which are levelling themselves up nicely. All level 4 currently. We have our bronze statue. And yeah, I think it looks quite nice. Globe corner, I've called it here. Because I think that's what it's holding, the globe. Yeah, it is. We have our observation tower. This is to attract some tourists to the area. And I've sort of made a nice little park area that I'm going to work on. This is just the initial layout I've come up with. Our sort of main route in and out of downtown is here. There is another connection through here, which is more of a residential route. We have our San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge, which looks really nice, and if you were standing on the bridge you'd have a lovely view. I've left the waterfront as like a park area for people to walk, and people are using the footpaths quite a lot in the city. I mean, this one's not so popular because there's not a lot around here. Got a few shops on the end, and a road leading up to the castle, and the Castle Tavern just there on the hill. There's some old mill ruins, and yeah, this is the area I kind of want to develop as Old Town. So anything this side of the road, basically, I want to kind of create a little Old Town district. I feel that would be quite nice, don't you? And then we're going to make a newer development behind. So yeah, if you wanted to, you could take a stroll along the seafront. Come down to ground height and actually have a look around. Like we have a little glitch on the footpath here that we'll have to fix. As we can see straight through the map. Yeah, I don't like that. So yeah, walking up the hill we have the Castle Tavern, where you can come and enjoy a nice refreshing drink on the deck, overlooking the sea. Yeah, it actually be nicer if it's the other way round, wouldn't it? So you could actually sit here and have a good view of the water. Although you do have a nice view of the castle, so it would be a pretty nice place to sit. And a pretty nice view of the city as well, and the bridge. So yeah, I've created some nice walks through the castle grounds. Make sure we put lots of trees in, so we've got a forest area. This is like these are all apple trees, so like a fruit orchard. This is all part of the castle itself. And we've got a visitor. Quite nice actually going into photo mode and just having a look around. Although we don't want to drop through anything, thank you. Yeah, it's quite nice, the castle, do like it. And if you was up in one of the towers you could have a good view of the city, couldn't you, from here? I may even raise this castle up a little bit when we do our rework of our old town, just so we've got a higher elevation. So yeah, there's various connecting pathways you can walk. Walk into the city, or we can just go for a nice walk along the coast. And actually it's quite a busy area around here. quite a few pedestrians around. Yeah, they're really liking the footpaths, aren't they? Wow, really busy. Where are all these people going? It's nice to see them all using the footpaths actually. Yeah, there's a lot of people around. I'm wondering, do they choose to walk to downtown all the way from the rest of the city? It looks like they might do. Look at them all. Not so many using this footpath, and most people are walking. There's a lot of people here. So yeah, we're now leaving downtown and heading into another district. Look at all these people waiting for a bus. I don't think you're all getting on that bus. I think our public transport needs an upgrade. That's a lot of people trying to get on that bus. And it's looking like everyone who just got off the bus is actually going to walk to downtown now. Destination Short Market. Wow. Yeah, that's in downtown, isn't it? So yeah, people are getting off of the bus at the closest stop and then walking all the way there. So that bus stop was, where were we? Yeah, here. So yeah, they're getting off the bus there and walking all the way down to downtown area of central Londinium. That's a pretty long walk. I mean, there is no public transport coming here yet. I have added a train station. I don't think we've got a route set up yet for it. So yeah, everybody's walking. Interesting, that. So we're going to add some bus routes, and that's going to be really busy. So yeah, Chestnut Park. That's this district. Very residential. We have our cemetery with some expansions on there, which were mausoleum and the temple. I think this is a new one. We don't have this. Would have been nice to have that upgrade as well. Maybe we'll add that in at some point when we redevelop. We have some more traffic problems. Yes, very busy traffic problems. As you can see, our roads need a big upgrade. They just can't support our population. On fire. Okay, well, hopefully the fire services can get there and don't get stuck in the traffic. Birchwood Park is a very residential area. That's one of our original areas of the map. And there is a lovely sea view walk with all our shops along the seafront, which is fully pedestrianised. And actually if you're down here, you get a lovely view of central London and the bridges. And we've hit our 50,000 population, everyone. So I'm really happy for that. That is a milestone. Let's go and check out this fire. Yeah, we still get cars that seem to drive on pedestrianised streets. I do wish they'd fix that bug because it's really annoying. So many shops here. Okay, let's hop over and see how this fire's doing. And it's spreading. Did he leave the handbrake off? No, he's still there. Off he goes again. Maybe he was just reversing back to check it, put the fire out properly. So yeah, Birchwood Park, very residential area. 805 residents, no, 805 pets, sorry. 3,863 residents. And they're mainly low density. There are a couple of medium density buildings near the outskirts. There's some row homes along here. We have a nice park area in the middle, so people can go for a walk around the park. Should add some more detailing in here, some trees and stuff. That's something I will do. Above Birchwood Park we have Oakborough Park. With over 10,000 residents living here. It's quite a big district. We have a few high density residential buildings, not many, just a few, and a lot of medium density and row homes. We also have some low density with our high school, which is doing a lot better than it used to do, because when you first open a high school you don't get very many students for some reason. Over time that number does increase. I think they have to graduate through their primary schools first before they can go to the high school. Some farms on the outskirts, and that's actually its own little district, which is a very small district of 356 residents. It's where the farmers all live. Now we have Poplar Park. 2,133 residents. We have our college in the middle of it, our hospital. We've got a lot of parking facilities nearby, mainly for the hospital and college, and there are some shops as well. So and that's actually just above in our city service park. I don't think there are many residents here, 677, okay. Yeah, the elementary schools and primaries are always full. They fill up really quickly. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this solar power plant yet, but when we expand, this landfill is going to be moving over here somewhere. And the highway is going to come through, pretty much through the landfill. We're going to remove the existing highway, and it's going to come through here somewhere in between the highway and train stations, so this station has to move. But yeah, this is Pinewood Acres. This is one of our newer districts. 16,000 residents here. And we've got a lovely pedestrianised area in the middle that people still drive through. And yeah, this is like shops and sports facilities. So we've got our football fields, we've got our American football fields, tennis courts, basketball, skate parks, community pools, and our overground car parks. How are they doing? They are full. Yep. So yeah, it's like a pedestrianised shopping district with all the sports facilities. Just somewhere a little bit different for people to come and shop, or to relax, or to play sports, or whatever they want to do. It's a shame really we don't have actual people enjoying the facilities and doing some sports. Why do we have these little homeless shelters? We have some homeless residents that have moved in onto the basketball courts. I did not know about that. And none of them moved onto the American football fields. And yeah, they've taken up residency in the tennis courts as well. And even on the football pitch. Someone's put their tent right in the middle of the goal. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder how we deal with that. Pinewood Acres. Employees, average wealth. Okay, so we don't have anything in this yet either. So we're going to put in recycling, roadside parking, and energy consumption. They're my sort of three default ones I use. I will look into some of the others as the game develops. But I'm quite interested about our population and our homeless. Unemployment's at 7.3%. That's not terrible. There are more jobs than there are residents, so there's no excuse not to go to work in the city. I don't know what we do about the homeless. Maybe we need a welfare office. Yeah, and a city hall. That's something we'll have to look into. So yeah, that's our city at the moment. I think we covered all of the districts. There's the district of Chestnut View, which has one resident. One resident, I wonder where they live. It's got to be here, isn't it? Right on the edge. Because these are all businesses along here. So yeah, you've got full skill grinding. So they're all like metal ores and rocks, and the other side, coal the other side. Coal, rock, metal ore. All these different grinding companies, all sat on top of the natural resources here. And interestingly, if I was to remove these, I'm pretty sure it leaves a blank patch where we've used up resources. I think they do respawn over time, but yeah, resources do get consumed. We have a couple of car accidents. This one's driven through the fence. That's a nice muscle car. So yeah, that is our overview of our city and what we've got planned for it. So let me know what you think on the plans, guys. I'm going to get started on these pretty much straight away, and we'll probably start with the ring road, which is going to involve a new crossing here. So this highway's got to go, this highway's got to go. And yeah, we've got the service park as well we've got to attend to, and the landfill. So that should... we need to empty. I'm not sure if we are emptying yet. We'll click start emptying because we need to empty that because this needs to go. Got a lot of garbage to move. We might have to build the new landfill pretty soon just to transport everything into it. Yes, I think that's going to be one of our first jobs. Anyhow, I'm going to keep it short because this episode was just a major announcement of what we've got planned. And yeah, I want to get started on some of this and get our population up to at least 100,000 and all our new services in place. And we're going to have to expand all the way down here. So yep, thanks for watching guys. Leave me some comments. Leave me some suggestions if you have some on what I'm doing and our planned expansions. And we'll see you again soon for another episode. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe for the next 10 episodes. See you soon guys, bye for now.